Latest this morning on the state budget. State lawmakers are working overtime, trying to reach a deal as the deadline for the budget expires today. The new fiscal year starts tomorrow, and Pennsylvania is one of only 2 states that is yet to approve its budget for the upcoming year. Governor Corbett says he won't sign a budget that doesn't include pension or liquor reform, and he's urging those in Harrisburg to act quickly.
It's unsustainable to continue that, and I'm urging the legislature to continue to work on pension reform.
It doesn't appear that votes are close on any of those key issues at this time. The budget deadline is tonight at 11:59. Now to some overnight news. Firefighters spent the night battling a large fire in Myersdale. It's in Somerset County. The 911 center tells us flames broke out around 10:30 last night at 122 Center Street in the borough. Multiple crews were called out to the scene. We're told the commercial building used to house Slammer's Bar. Dispatch also tells us there's reports of the fire spreading into the Morgan Tool Company, which is an area restaurant and hotel. There's no word yet on what started the fire or if anyone was injured. Altoona police continue their search this morning for a man who robbed an area bank. The armed robbery happened Saturday morning at the Citizens Bank along Broad Avenue in Altoona. Police say this man fled the scene, a man fled the scene, I should say, with an unknown amount of cash. However, as he was leaving, a red dye packet that was with the money exploded in the parking lot. They say the red dye can't be washed out and will leave a permanent stain on the money. Here are some pictures, some surveillance pictures of the man police are looking for. They're also urging people, our police, not to accept any money that appears to have that red stain on it. Anyone with any information on who the suspect is asked to call Altoona Police. Meantime, a local father is in custody after police say he shot his son in the leg. The shooting happened at 729 Shand Avenue in Lakemont, Blair County. According to Logan Township Police, Jeffrey Bowers shot his son Richard Bowers through a bedroom door. He shot him in the ankle. Police say Jeffrey was intoxicated and wanted to leave. When Richard wouldn't allow him to leave, Jeffrey went into the bedroom and got a handgun. Richard was taken to UPMC Altoona with non-life-threatening injuries. Jeffrey remains in jail this morning and is facing charges of aggravated assault and terroristic threats. Well, hundreds came out for a hero's homecoming in Brockway. Trooper Bradley Wilson was shot in the line of duty while serving a warrant at a home in Jefferson County last September. Now, the shooting left Wilson paralyzed from the chest down. Up until the incident, Wilson was an avid rider. Over the weekend, hundreds of motorcyclists celebrated his completion of 9 months of rehab with a benefit ride.
It's unreal to support the community and the people that come to rally for my benefit. It's awesome.
The money raised from the ride will go towards expenses to make Wilson's house and vehicle accessible for him. Well, we're just days away from one of the busiest weekends for boaters. To get ready, officers out on Racetown Lake are taking part in Operation Dry Water, reminding boaters to be safe out there. It's a national campaign aimed at educating boaters on the dangers of boating under the influence. Officers were also making sure boaters are carrying proper registration and equipment. They say safety out on the water should be the #1 thing on everyone's mind.
Boating should be fun. It's a recreational activity, and the last thing we want is for it to turn tragic, where that could have been prevented because someone had too much to drink.
And the officer there said he's hoping the efforts this past weekend will carry over into the 4th of July holiday weekend. And as we approach July 4th, a lot of people are starting to see some tents pop up. They're selling fireworks all across the state. Keystone Fireworks says to stay at least 5 to 10 feet away and don't let children use fireworks alone. In Pennsylvania, fireworks must have 1.4 grams or less on the label to be legal. These tents stay pretty busy up until the holiday.
The first couple days are pretty slow, people are just scattering in, but right before the 4th, usually the 3rd, 4th, and the day after, we're crazy in here.
And they also say that sparklers are the only fireworks that are okay to hold. Still to come on WTAJ News this morning, it was a weekend of sunshine, but what does the work week forecast have in store? Regina's going to let us know, and actress Amy Adams is proving to be a class act. We'll tell you what she did for a soldier on her flight.
I think about it every day, literally.
Also ahead, it's being called a $1 million mistake. Find out why 2 New Jersey men are suing the Lottery Commission.